Hey, we're David and Joy Parkman.
With More Than Conquer Counseling and Coaching with your marriage tip of the day.
Because your marriage matters.
Hello, love.
Hey, babe.
So we're talking about viva la différence, right? We are very different in marriage.
Yes, we are.
It's just amazing how God just created us to be so very different. And he did that for a purpose.
Right.
Right? Because we like to say all the time that marriage isn't about making us happy.
It's about making us holy.
Right? From Sacred Marriage. Love that book. And it's just true that God brings two very different people together to sharpen each other. Iron sharpens iron. That means there's some steel being shaved off there.
Right. Some sparks are going to fly.
Some sparks are going to fly, right? But it's not comfortable. So what a lot of people tend to fall in the trap of is trying to change their spouse.
I've never tried to change you while I'm sleeping.
Right? Because, we homeschooled and, I am a free bird, kind of a little hippie-ish, person that time is very fluid. You, my love, are very scheduled.
Yes.
Right?
Everything's on a schedule.
And so when you would come home and we would talk and I would feel like I didn't get things done or whatever, you would try to help me schedule. Like,
right.
Go by the hour.
If you just did it this way, it'd work perfectly.
Right. And I'm like, I can't do it. And sometimes it made me feel like a failure, which you weren't meaning to do. But then I also tried to get you to maybe lead the house my way. Oh, Eve's curse, long after Adam's position. And that would make you feel like you weren't doing your job well.
Right.
Right. And so it often happens that we fall into this trap of trying to change each other because like we talked about yesterday, we can only see through our lens.
Right. Right.
And we're raised in a culture that says, if you're right, I must be wrong.
Right.
And if I'm right, then you must be wrong. When the truth is we're both right.
Exactly. And, the difficulty is trying to change one another. We think we have a good idea of how we want you to be. And the reality is hindsight's 20/20. It wouldn't work.
Right?
Right? Because I can never authentically be anything other than myself. And for me to try to be something I'm not is really going against God's design. Right.
And for me to want to change you is going against God's design too. So for us to learn to really accept each other brings a whole new layer of enjoying each other.
Our passion is helping couples create a life and relationship they love.
So if you want more connection,
more intimacy,
more unity,
more peace,
we may be reached by phone and text at 417-592-2885 to see how you can have more.